You take your leprosy hand to write. You don't have respect for the people who bought your father. Is it every Calabar man that is a Calabar man? Do you know your roots? That you talk to me. You don't know that people own this Calabar? You are law-abiding. Igbos, I don't know them. I don't know where they come from. Because I know that if not for British intervention, I will still be selling them. The way my father sold them. Now, look at you people in Igbo land. Look at how you are dying. Woto. You are talking. You will do video to sell that Elijah has run away. You don't see me? I don't run. Hey, leave me alone. You don't see me? I don't run. On our head, no correct. On our head, no correct. The be like son they look for who go finish on her. Look for now everywhere, finish on her. And they see me. Igbo people, hunt them down and kill them. Don't show them mercy. They are worse than the devil.
Hi guys, of okay for guys. I wake up this morning now. I come to see House of Thre don't issue a statement to Canadian government. Say me that woman when made that statement say he go keep Benin for working place, kill Yoruba, they need that ASAP. Understand? And secondly, no be the way when law take the work for Nigeria, no be so it take the work for diaspora. Understand? As of Thre, Muna Chai know all these things. Because that woman get many evidence to use against you people. That woman get many evidence to use against you people. Understand? Because all this nonsense not be today starts. Remi Tinubu, that is the first lady, he threatened Igbo during that campaign. Say now so they go kill Igbo, collect their property. Videos there. Understand? Oba of Lagos threaten Igbo say na so they go kill Igbo if they not vote for Abonde. Na so the Igbo throw them for inside Lagu. Videos there. MC Oluomo threaten Igbo say they not go if they come and come vote. They go he go kill them. Videos there. Lagos Speed Media for Twitter threaten Igbo say Igbo must go for 1 week. Go check and tweet there. Understand? All these things not be today start. Because na Igbo woman now everybody everywhere don't bust. Because he talk one thing, everywhere don't bust. Meanwhile, Yoruba people they issue threat against Igbo ever since nobody talk. Oh. As of rep not come out issue statement. Oh. Understand? Because all this I be Bini boy, I not be Igbo. Muna not coffee say because na Igbo no, I be Bini. I know say wetin the woman talk not good. But inside there, not be today all this thing starts. Not be today starts. Understand? I first talk and say, you know if you use bigotry, 10-win election, you go expect good thing. Now be this Tinubu government. Because now bigotry, tribalism, now they take win election. Now they take campaign, do everything. Understand? But today now, the bigotry, the tribalism in Nigeria, it do too much. It do too much. If they want to share the country, make they share the country, make everybody go. Because all this one way you can see Igbo as your enemy, see Yoruba as your enemy, see Edo as your enemy. Whereas all this individual not be your enemy. Now the government not be your enemy. Any country when things not the function where now so they build this tribalism must come out. Understand? More not say because the woman don't talk one thing where we say yeah, he not sweet us. We'll come say make the young bring and make the killer. No. If that woman get many evidence to use against Nigeria government or even Yoruba people, he get many evidence. Go Twitter, I get videos of Oba of Lagos, threaten Igbo, MC Oluomo threaten Igbo, Remi Tinubu threaten Igbos. They do arrest him. They do arrest him. You know how many Yoruba they issue threats against Igbo for Twitter? On a daily basis. They don't arrest them.
If the federal government wants to arrest anybody that is responsible for tribal war, they should start from Asari Dokubo. With the way he's speaking, it shows that if he have the opportunity to harm the Igbos, he will do it without looking back. I know so many people might be scared of him because they are after the poor civilians. When we see truth, we should learn how to speak the truth. Some of the Edos and some Yorubas, they started this whole thing before that woman retaliated. It's not that I'm supporting her. I know what she said is very, very bad. Let me leave you to hear from this Yoruba man. Hear what he said about the Igbos.
Whole tribalism and, tribal baiting or ethnic baiting that is going on in Nigeria. I think it's time we stopped this nonsense. Permit me to call it nonsense because it's too much. If we can say the whites are racist, how can we all even be worse amongst ourselves? Now, you do know that if you're on the space of social media, you would have heard an Igbo woman who was in meeting. I think that was a Twitter live or something, or Twitter space or so, amongst other Igbo people, and perhaps reacting to something I don't know who did to her, perhaps a Yoruba person did to them, and she was reacting angrily that enough is enough. Don't be letting them do this to you. In fact, right now, we'll begin to poison Yoruba people. Put rat poison, or tapia, she called it. Put rat poison in their food. In Canada, I think she's abroad. We'll put rat poison for them. Let's kill them. Nonsense. Nobody has monopoly of this. She was talking, and that was too much. How can you say you kill an entire race? That you kill them slowly and they'll be dying gradually and they will not know what kill them. And then, of course, Abigail Abiro was very quick to revealing the face of the woman. And in fact, when the woman was even saying it, she was like, oh, that she's proud to say it. Then let them record her, And then Abigail Abiro has released her face and said that people are reporting her to Canadian government and all of that. Very lovable, very sweet. But then again, another issue broke up from that conversation because Nigerians have not started embarrassing Abigail Abiro. Someone, the owner of Lagospedia, a Twitter handle, that pushed for ethnic cleansing of Igbo people in Lagos State, that says that the Obiani Igbo must go protesting from the 10th of August to wherever in August, and that all Igbo people must go, they will kill them, they will do this, and they will do that. And people started telling her, Madam, excuse me, how you were swift, we understand how, we commend you on how swift you were to calling this lady out and showing her face. How come you were quiet while this young man of Lagospedia was carrying this ethnic baiting? How come you did not say anything? At least as much as tweet a little bit and say, oh, this one that this boy is saying is very wrong. You don't say anything like that. Till now, we're not sure of any apprehension or if the boy is in custody or if he's released from custody. There is no clear-cut punishment to the young man who's in charge of that handle, who called for ethnic cleansing. So should we continue like this? One moment is Hausa and Igbo. The other moment is Yoruba and Igbo. The other moment is, what is it? What is going on?
It is very difficult. You see, we've come a long way as a country. And I've said it before that if you say Igbo must go, if they go, can you sell spare parts? Can you sell spare part? Now, let's say all Igbos go back to Enugu, Anambra, and you need a spare part for your motor. Do you have the money for Webi? For them to Webi that spare part from Enugu down to Lagos? Do you have it? Well, can you sell Okrika?
A business is not a representative.
Can you sell Okrika? If there's no Hausa, no, see, anybody can do any business, but there are some business that are particular to some ethnic group.
That means they understand that line of business.
Yes, we have what we call something like ethnic division of labor.
Just like Igbo man, nobody do here.
Igbo, yeah, exactly. It would be strange to see an Igbo man doing so, and before they perfect it, maybe they would have caught their hand in the process. But an Hausa man, it is an ancestral occupation. So the thing is, we are useful for each other. We are good together, and let's be sincere with ourselves. These are the people that are paying tax. These Igbo people in Lagos State, these are the people that are renting luxury houses. If you minus the Yoruba, the other ethnic group that are spending in the clubs, renting hotel room, living well, contributing immensely, they are the Igbo people. So if you don't say because of politics, you want their tax, but when you don't want them,
you want to coexist with them.
Not that you don't want to coexist with them, you want to lord over them. And I've said it that, you see, if you want to lord over them, first you need to go and change the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, because the constitution says that you can live anywhere. What that means is that, as you are now, You can decide that you want to wake up tomorrow and you want to go and be living in Sokoto.
Okay, so Dr. J, just before we go, because we don't have time, why does it look like this particular ethnic baiting is more right now that we have President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Remember, I think he's dragging people back or taking people back to what the wife said in 2019 election that became more popular in 2022, 2023. That she said that, oh, Igbo people will pursue them and take their properties and all that. Because it's looking like, oh, this whole Igbo must go. Is it an agenda that was
what
set?
People want,
because the presidency is not taking decisive
what people
action.
Want,
and then I'm sorry to say, people would have thought that people like Bayo Nanuga would have been properly reprimanded by the presidency for the way he always goes towards ethnic slurring. But the presidency has never reprimanded him publicly to distance themselves from his conversation. Nothing. And of course, he still retains his position. What do we do? And then the Igbos that are doing it, they're not any better.
That Lagospedia, if that guy had been in jail by now, it would have sent strong signal. And I'll say that, you see, what people really want is a kind of like zombie, to use the word of Fela Nicola Mokuti kind of thing. You want people to live among you, but you want a situation whereby you tell them sit, they sit. You tell them stand, they stand. And when you go to US, when you go to UK, Nigerians contest election, you are happy, you rejoice, but you cannot live with an Igbo man.
PM and it's a good thing.
It's a good thing, but you cannot live with an Igbo man. So what will bring an end to this thing is proper justice. You can't see. Let's just tell ourselves the truth. They are intertribal marriages. There are marriages that are thriving fine, that are doing well between Igbos and Yoruba people.
So how do we get to that justice?
Now, the thing is, if you begin to do injustice to Igbo, you end up breaking that marriage, because that Igbo man will wake up and see that, oh, see what your people, see what they are doing to me.
So, Dr. Diji, what is the solution?
Well, the solution is reorientation and justice. Let there not be selective justice. Let there be proper justice. If you make any, for instance, all this ethnic something, does it not fall under hate speech? Is it only when you abuse government that you've done hate speech?
So is it
only when you abuse government? For instance, what government even call this? If I say, oh, Tinubu must go now, they'll say it's hate speech. Well, how is that hate speech? Igbo must go. Is that not a speech?
You're hating Tinubu.
Is that no? It is. Is that not a speech? So what we need is justice. Then
how do we get that justice?
Where we can get that justice is the people at the end of affairs. For instance, that Lagospedia something. For instance, imagine when MC Oluomo said, "Oh, Yashukuji, you don't vote," all of those kind of things. If MC Oluomo had been dragged before a court of law.
And can you imagine?
That would have sent some signal.
Just to set that record straight. MC Oluomo said that. The police said we should treat that as a joke. That is, Adejobi said we should, because he was a commissioner, said we should treat that as a joke. Meanwhile, in reaction to that statement, the SND of Ajawe State quickly said that, well, if you people will continue to threaten us like this in Lagos, we'll call our brothers in IPOB to come and help us. And guess what? That man is still in Kirikiri till today.
Exactly.
For mentioning the IPOB.
You see, imagine.
He's still in Kirikiri till today.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what, is that what you mean about justice?
Yes, the man is still in Kirikiri, but MC Oluomo is working scot-free. And the thing is,
escorts, by the way, sorry.
The thing is, for you to dictate to the Igbo, one, there has to be two constitutional amendment. Number one is, if you want to vote, it should be put in the constitution that if you are residing in a place that is in another place that is different from your region, the monarch there, like Obakiolu, has the right to tell you that this is the way to vote. That is the only way that because
when you decide for people who to vote for, would that be democracy?
What do the political class want? What they want, what is bringing this problem is they believe that, oh, Igbos will not want to vote for APC. But the truth is, the right to vote for whoever you like is a fundamental human right.
So let's even look at it from the presidency. The fact that Igboho was released after all that he said and his agitation for Yoruba nation and all that, and then Nnamdi Kanu is still behind bars for the same agitation. Is that part of the justice that you're talking about?
Yes. You see, the thing is, this justice thing. You see, what I realized, unfortunately, I've not had any bad experience with Igbos, and I can share this with you for free. That when I was also going to travel in my life, that I stepped out of this country, the person that was instrumental for me is an Igbo guy. His name is Umokeke, which is an Igbo name. Oh God, an Igbo name.
You never answer Richard. Umokeke.
An Igbo guy. He was quite instrumental. For instance,
I went to bad.
Oh, I went to the embassy. I was in Abuja. I was to stay long. Then he said, "Oh, Deji, there is an Igbo woman in that embassy that I have a contact. Let me speak with her." She spoke with the Igbo woman. He spoke with the Igbo woman. When the Igbo woman came out, she received my document. Lo and behold, heaven is my witness. I received my visa the following day.
So fast.
Igbo guy, Umokeke, Igbo woman. I can't remember the name of the Igbo woman. So the thing is, if you now come to somebody like me and you tell me to hate Igbos, for instance, there was a time I appeared on your program, and immediately I left your program. Somebody sent me a message on my social media abusing me. If I can remember, it's a title that, oh, those Igbo that you are supporting, they cannot save you when the time comes, you bastard. And I'm like, well, for me, I don't care. I hope your father has done a DNA test. It's true. Because, no, I don't think I hope that your father has done a DNA test.
Maybe a bastard.
I think for anybody to convince you negatively about another tribe, there must be kind of like lack of exposure, lack of education, and disorientation on your own part. Because for me, when no Igbo has offended me, why would you expect me to just be hating Igbo? No. In fact, Igbo people should try and give me a name. I said that Precious promise, maybe me I'll be Peter. It will be Triple P.
So this time around,
it will be Triple P. So the thing is, you cannot hate Igbos for no reason. Because, see, imagine, you have an issue. See all these things, we are just being crazy. It is just craziness. Because I said in one of my recording that you that you are Yoruba, they are only using you as an instrument. You go now. You go see Igbo girl, you where they look me. You go see Igbo girl where you like. You go toast am. If she gree for you, now go the row. Why tribalism no enter your head at that point in time? Why? If you are looking for a job, you are a graduate and you are very desperate, and you enter an organization, and the person there is an Igbo person, why you no turn back? Say no, this is Igbo something, I don't want to go. If your car spoil, if it spoil, when you go to Ladipo, why you know they ask for Yoruba shop? Say, oh, this one are Igbo shop. So it is just when you are sick, and the doctor that is to attend to you or to operate your wife, if they recommend your wife for labor, for CS, if that doctor, if it's an Igbo, you won't remember that doctor is an Igbo. So if you fall into this category, what do you need to check? You need to sit down, relax, begin to check yourself by yourself. Check your brain by yourself. And think that, you are passed through primary school, where if you are lucky to, secondary school, if no Igbo has hurt you personally, and even if an Igbo man has hurt you personally, as Yoruba not hurt you personally,
okay, so
as Hausa not hurt you personally, so the thing is, so why take it personal?
So what do you think Abike Dabiri would have done differently?
Abike Dabiri, what she could have first, I think, Abike Dabiri, so long as I think she shouldn't be quick to reveal the face of the woman. And I would have loved the situation if I see, Auntie Abike, when they are making all these wars against Igbos. If Abike had come out at that time,
there's no evidence that
it would have been good. When Lagospedia was saying all those trash,
do you have any evidence that
she didn't come out? And another thing is, please, for the sake of God, Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho committed almost the same offense. If you are in that, I'm a Yoruba man. My name is Omoshola Deji. 100% Yoruba.
Your papa said
my papa ancestor. In fact, I'm not mixed. I know they mix. Now conk Yoruba. You can see my car. I'm not even know, but the spirit just lead me say, make I just put on my cap today. Now I'm on my thinking cap.
And those in Imo State, those in Anambra, those in Enugu State, some of them are planning, thinking that they are going to capture Simon Ekpa, extraordinary rendition Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. I will be their end. The way you are targeting Simon Ekpa is the way Simon Ekpa is targeting you. From tonight, there is no step you take I am not aware of. I am waiting for you to make a move. But know this fact. I am more closer to you than you can ever be to me. Those looking for Simon Ekpa to kidnap, my word to you this evening is that I am more closer to you than you will ever be to me. You will understand that in a matter of days.